Hey, all. It is, well, for me, it's Friday. I'm recording this Friday evening at school because I'm on a accreditation visit this week, your week, starting Monday. Zuni Christian Mission School. It's in Zuni, New Mexico. It's a small school in Zuni, New Mexico. It's about an hour west of Gallup, New Mexico. It's a small Christian school, and basically all Christian schools, well, actually all schools, need to be accredited. And schools call people and they invite them and request that they be on the accrediting team. So I was called and asked if I would be on their accreditation team. They called me last year and said April of 23. I'm like, yeah. You always say yes because at some point we, Denver Christian, are going to call someone somewhere, ask them to come and be on our accreditation team. So you kind of, it's that reciprocal thing. Like you just kind of help each other out. It's a ton of work. They're forever long days, but it's rewarding work and it's pretty awesome. So anyway, that's where I am as you sit here on Monday. Again, right now I'm recording this on Friday. So let's kind of jump in here. Still have some more photos to get. So please, if you've got these photos from these sports, the electives, specials, the trips, these fun days or whatever, please go to the yearbook, email those photos. We're getting close, but we still need more photos. And Mrs. Nielsen has sent out a couple of emails. Probably will send out another one maybe Monday today. But anyway, if you've got some photos, please send them in. All right, calendar. So again, I'm out. Monday morning message. It's kind of a quiet week other than the fact that it's a hugely busy sports week. Track meet, baseball, soccer, golf, you name it. It is a busy, busy week, which is really fun. A little side note. This year's sports in the middle school, we way more than doubled, almost tripled. Doubled. Say doubled. Doubled the number of signups for our sports from last year to this year. I mean, we're up near 400 signups. Obviously, we don't have that many students, but because we have students that played more than one sport. But nonetheless, in terms of individual signups, where it's like 360, 370, 380, something like that. It's just amazing. So pretty cool. A couple things at the end of the week. We've got the tailgate. We've done one of those for each sports season. Starts at 4. We're going to grill some burgers out on the main field. So excited about that. Looking forward to that tailgate. So come on out. Just like our previous tailgates, we usually get hundreds of you all that join us, and it is just really, really fun. So I wanted to do that. Friday is the dodgeball tournament and the movie night. So right out of the gates at 3:30, those that show up will create even teams. We, the staff, will create the teams, not the students. And then we'll have a fun dodgeball tournament, and then we'll roll right into the movie Shrek. So just hang out on the gym floor. Students bring in like blankets to lay on or a pillow to lay on as they watch the movie. It's just kind of fun. We hang out, and that is a tech-free zone. So leave your phones somewhere else. Just enjoy the movie. Enjoy being together, but it is going to be a tech-free night. We're going to walk away from our phones for a few hours and just be present and have a great time. If you want to show up for the movie and not the dodgeball tournament, you can just show up and watch the dodgeball tournament. That's fine. You don't have to play. No big deal. But we just want you to be there and be a part of the community. There's your Dining Hall cleanup crew. Here's some stuff coming up. A couple of you have asked about the map testing. Here's the link to the schedule. So that's sitting here. Of that week, the 24th is a Monday. Our tests are going to be the Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So 25, 26, 28 of that week, and then the makeup days are after that. Getting close also to the 8th grade celebration day. That's the off-campus with Simply Venture. Pretty much everybody signed up for that. There's just a few that haven't. So there's that. And then not finally, on the calendar finally, and then a couple of notes. End of year details. I did update this, so please jump in here. You'll notice that this is added. The middle school jazz band elective is going to be playing at the high school jazz band concert on May 8th. I added that. Anyway, just keep looking at this. It's going to keep more details are going to be added to that as I get them, and we'll go from there. A couple of things. Yeah, a couple of things. Two things. A couple of you just had to be reminded about cell phones. Let's just not go there. Can we just stick with it? Those are just going to be automatic lunch detentions if you have your phone instead of a break restriction, or it ends up in my office. It's an automatic lunch detention for that day or the following day. So can we just not use our phones? Let's just put them in the tech tray or leave them at home. We don't need to create conflict, right? So let's just hang with us on that. But yeah, it'll be an automatic lunch detention for that hour. So anyway, something cool. The incoming freshman class is one of our bigger ones, which is really exciting. So of the 8th grade group, I think there's 55 plus 8th graders from this group. And then there's going to be another 15 to 20, at least so far. We've got a few months to go. So far, 15 to 20 new freshmen joining this class. So it's going to be 70s, 70 plus. So that's pretty awesome. Super excited about that. All right, I'm going to wrap up here. Hanging on to the Easter thread. Obviously, last Monday, I kind of shared what we talked about on Easter. Mr. Fuller so beautifully articulated the road to Emmaus and all that. That 7-mile walk in chapel this week. But I wanted to read one thing. It's kind of like a poem. And it's from one of my favorite books. It's awesome. I highly recommend this book. But it's Readings for Reflection. So I'm just going to read this to you. It's about the death on the cross and the resurrection. Okay, so it's Good Friday and then Easter Sunday. The silence was deafening that early morning as she stood, gripped by a love that would not release her. Everyone else was gone, back to their homes and their families. How could they forget so quickly, she thought, as she stood in the first light of dawn, tears streaming down her cheeks. Did they not feel it too, the love? If they did, how could they leave? Her heart would not allow her to go. So she stayed, as near to him, Jesus, as she knew how. Was she waiting? Was she hoping? Or was she simply doing the only thing she could? To be near the place he was last near. She would rather be near him than anyone or anything. So she stayed and cried, longing to hear her name from his lips once more. And then suddenly the voice, it startled her. Looking through the tears, she could not see who it was. Have you seen him? She asked. Do you know where he is? She asked. It wasn't until he uttered her name that she recognized his voice. And at its sweet sound, everything in her was raised to life again. It was Easter, you see, and he had risen. And because of that, so had she. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you as kind of not bringing closure to Easter, but just I wanted to share that with you. So anyway, blessings all. Have a beautiful week, wonderful week. And we will see you when I return. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.